The Winston Churchill Trust was established in 1965 in honour of Sir Winston Churchill. And every year we award Australians the opportunity to travel overseas to explore an issue that they're passionate about, and bringing it back to Australia can benefit our communities. So it's something that's an opportunity that's once in a lifetime and really is life-changing. In addition to Churchill Fellowships, there are some opportunities that we offer for individuals, families or organisations to effectively sponsor a Churchill Fellowship. And in doing so and donating to the Churchill Trust, they can influence the types of people who are offered fellowships and the issues or the topics that can be explored. So it's a wonderful way for people to get involved actively to support or further an issue that they are passionate about themselves, and a wonderful way to leave a legacy for an individual, a family or for an organisation.
I'm Lee Park and I manage the Park Family Trust, and we offer a Park Family Fellowship annually. My father's involvement with Winston Churchill Trust went over 50 years. In the earlier years, obviously fundraising and investment decisions and selection, and in latter years as a sponsor of a fellow. My father used to often come home and talk about the calibre of the people that he met, because in many cases we're talking about the people that are outstanding in the field. Because my father had been involved from its inception and saw the benefits of the fellowships to the Australian community, in time he decided that he would become a sponsor of a fellowship himself and set it up as the Park Family Fellowship. It would sponsor people that were involved in training, particularly in vocational education. If you can train others to do things, the multiplier effect is very great.
The Park Family Fellowship is really important to me when I looked at the people who had been before me. So the whole idea about standing on the shoulders of giants. So that is such a prestigious opportunity, and particularly because it's focused on education and skills. That's something obviously that's very important to me.
Being awarded a fellowship from the Park family was not only a great experience, a humbling experience, but considering that Bill Park has been involved with the Trust since the door knock in 1965, the family is still involved to this day. The generosity there is just amazing. So the life-changing experience, I'll be forever grateful for Lee and the Park family for that.
Over the years, there's been a variety of fellowships chosen, including general things like approaches to special education or making vocational education opportunities broader, down to quite specific things such as blacksmithing, tinsmiths, training for salmon farming in Tasmania. I think one of the most rewarding things being a sponsor is that personal contact with the fellow and kind of understanding how it's actually changed their life, because they're able to go and meet the people in the world, quite literally, who are working in this field. And it does actually fuel their passion, and they come back and are able to bring that back to their peers in the community.
I was so thrilled when Lee Park picked me. I think we are all so humbled by the experience when someone has actually looked at what you've got to offer and said, yeah, this is the person. And I was so excited, particularly because she really is all about education, but not in a formal, boring kind of way. It's like, how do we actually innovate to provide people with opportunities they don't otherwise have? And so for her to back me was so exciting, so rewarding, and I just hope I do her justice.
If you're thinking of sponsoring a Winston Churchill Fellow, I've personally found it extremely fulfilling. I can think of a number of cases where it's opened so many doors that can actually change people's lives and change their career trajectories, as well as, of course, actually changing what happens in our community for the better.